I completely forgot to even shout out my video that I dropped on my other channel. So go ahead and check that out. I dropped the craziest stunts, most dangerous stunts I could possibly find. Okay! So we got a little bit of negativity here, huh? Okay, so this is the original post. Dame takes it as a sign of respect. I sent Patrick Beverley home before. Paul George just got sent home by me last year in the playoffs.
When my team needed it, which was a failure for me that I can accept. But asking me about Patrick Beverley, who I sent him home before at the end of a game. Paul George just got sent home by me last year in the playoffs. So they know that the reason they reacting like that is because of what they expect from me, which is a sign of respect. And it just shows what I've done more times than not. So I'm not offended by it. If anything,
that's good, Cap.
Just tell you how much it hurt them.
That's good, Cap. 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 That's good. Hey, that's good, Cap. That's some good Cap. That's good, Cap, Dave. That's good, Cap. The way he flipped at it was like, yeah, it's because they expect more out of me because I didn't dog them before, so I take it as a sign of respect. That's good, Cap. That's good, Cap. That's good, Cap. That's good, Cap. That's great, Cap. And then Patrick Beverley said Cancun on 3. And then Paul George said, and you getting sent home this year. Respect. So that was pretty bold of PG. PG, that was pretty bold. I'm not gonna lie. PG, I rock with you. I rock with you. That was a pretty bold thing to say. I get why you would say that. Listen. If I was you, Paul George, I would say the exact same thing. Like, I get why you would say that. I completely understand why you would say that, because I would say it too. But at the same time, you also have to understand, Paul George, that is a bold thing to say, considering he literally just half-courted your ass. It ain't like he did it. Not only was it on your team, it was on you. And it was a bad shot. I agree. It was a bad shot. Either way, he smoked it on you, nigga. It was on you. So to just say that after just getting smoked and dip into a different team is pretty crazy. If Durant would have said that, I would have destroyed him. You see what I'm saying? Like, if we hold George to the same standard as Durant, if Durant would have said that before he ever won on the Warriors, oh yeah, you getting sent home this year to like LeBron or some shit, after like, bro, I would have destroyed him. So like, you gotta understand why that is a little crazy to say. That is, I just gotta point that out. It's a little crazy, right? And then Dame says, keep switching teams, running from the grind. You boys is chumps. So, and I get why Dame would say that too. Because if you're Damian Lillard, that's the best defense that you can have against anybody. He can use that on pretty much anybody. There's not a lot of people that haven't switched teams that try and join a better one. So whenever he is in a position where he has to come back with some shit, he can always just hit him with that. Because there's not really too much you can say back to that. I mean, you know what I mean? Especially when you haven't won either, PG. It'd be different if he had already won. Then PG could be like, you could go ahead and win one or some shit. But they haven't won either, and he's switching teams, and Dame ain't switching teams. So it's like, that's the ultimate comeback. Like this, you know what I mean? Like, I would use that too if I was Dame. I understand why he said that. With that being said, if Dame had the chance to, I think he would have did the same thing, though. He's a point guard, though, so it's a little different for the Clippers, at least, because they already... But I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, let's say Dame was in the position of PG and he could move and go to a better team, better city, better bitches. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to take advantage of that? I know I would. And I love Russell, but if I got the chance to go play with Kawhi in Los Angeles, yeah, nah, I'm gone. I'm for sure. I would have did the same thing as PG. I would have. I don't know about y'all. Maybe y'all wouldn't have, but I would have, right? So that was the first half. And then the ladies got involved, and they took it somewhere it didn't really need to go. But we're gonna check that out too.
So just ugly ass dusty stank breath asshole. Can't stand him. Just like bitch.
Oh no, do I need to go look at her whole Instagram? Okay, so she deleted it. Because she probably had to. Dame probably was like, yo, can you delete that? Like, this is getting too much traction right now. So then she proceeded to, this is Dame Lillard's sister. Then she proceeded to post all of the niggas Dame Lillard sent home. She literally posted every single squad Dame sent home. And it said, sent every single one of them teams home. You niggas ain't pumping no fear. NBA ass, hiding behind the league ass niggas. And then Paul George's girl, his wife, I think, right? Baby mom chimed in and called Damian Lillard's sister a cow. Oh man. So, and she also deleted it as well too. So I'm hoping that the players reached out through DMs and they were like, yo, and we talked to them, they took it down, we don't need to go that far, or something along those lines. Because I love a good negativity battle. Don't get it twisted. I love a good negativity battle. But we didn't need that. If we were just talking basketball negativity, let's go. You know what I mean? I could talk basketball. That's the thing. Like, basketball negativity is totally different from, you know what I mean? I be talking basketball negativity. I be talking about Ben Simmons basketball, Kyle Kuzma, but I don't be talking actual, like, you know what I mean? I'm just, let's get basketball negative. But then y'all actually would have got like, I'll start coming at niggas. That's stuff. Fuck. Yeah, so yeah, man, they played last night. I don't even know who won this. I'm assuming the Clippers won this. And Dan was like, oh yeah, they expect me to do better. Like, that's way after that. That was some good cap, though. That was some good cap. That would have triggered me, too. That's some... Bleacher Report know what they doing posting that. That's some triggering cap to be... All right, man, let's check it out.
And just changing the whole identity of this team compared to the...
Either way, great negativity.
Pre-pandemic.
Great all-around negativity. Great way to start off our Sunday here.
He stays under control. He gets to his spots and he just rises
with some cool, some nice, smooth, cool negativity. You know what I mean?
Misses from the outside.
Dame.
That is really deep.
You know what I mean? That's about where he popped George from. That's about where he popped George from. It was a little bit deeper than that. It's about where that logo at. It was about right there. It was a popper. It was a popper. It was a bad shot. It was a bad shot. It was a bad shot. But he made it. I mean, it was a bad shot. That dropped. That popped.
Around Carmelo, put a copyright on that.
What the hell?
Carmelo Anthony. Mavericks out-rebounded them 45-37. Stan, they had just 8 turnovers in that game. Nobody home. Carmelo Anthony with the flush.
Become great screeners because
Trailblazers should have a better record than they do.
Honestly,
they
should.
should.
Body off the shooter
have a better record
to help on the cut.
Splash for Paul George.
They should have a better record than that.
22-17 Blazers. George, kick. Green, oh, he's feeling it. Michael Green, a straightaway triple.
Man, that's a low-key pickup they got, man. Fuck.
Very worried about his
You've been hitting hella threes, low-key. I hate it.
You said his family.
I hate it.
Lou Williams.
I had too many players, man. God damn.
Tied at 24. Oh, what a
they got the best team.
Damian Lillard.
It's 2 in a row. You just can't let Lou
1 to 10.
Williams get to his left hand to that pull-up.
1 to 10. They got the most hoopers. They got a lot of hoopers,
Shooting
man.
the three great right now. Hoopers. Other than Gary Trent, don't have a lot of great three-point shooting on the floor. Going to his left hand on the pull-up. I know this. Everybody that does a scouting report on the Clippers talks about Lou Williams going left on the pull-up, and then Damian Lillard. And that's something he's looking for in these last few games here in the bubble, that they'll be able to get to the second and third options in their offense, because as he pointed out, you know, you have to be disciplined to the game plan and you have to know personnel.
Gary Trent's been getting better, low-key.
Lou Williams get to his comfort
He's been getting better.
And they're letting Rodney McGruder drive the ball to his strong hand.
Low-key.
You know, part of this game, guys are tough to stop in this league.
McCollum being watched by Jackson, now a switch. Switch again, Patterson on Melo. Carmelo Anthony, one-on-one scoring.
It's too easy for Melo.
He gets a smaller guy on him. He's just going to go over the top on his jump shot. He gets Patrick Patterson on him, and he knows Patrick Patterson doesn't have the mobility to play him off the dribble.
I remember when Melo was first on the team the first few games, they was acting like they didn't even want to pass Melo the ball like that for real. And then that nigga started dropping 20 a game, and now it was like, it's normal. They realized could have been on the Lakers, man. Fuck. That shit be pissing me off. Why did niggas not pick him up? What the fuck is wrong with them niggas? Who didn't want it? Was it LeBron? Like, who the hell didn't want to pick up Melo?
Making jump shots over the top.
Like what? Niggas gonna pick up Deion Waiters and J.R. Smith, but won't pick up Carmelo Anthony? Like, that shit don't even make. I don't even understand that. That shit don't even really make sense to me. But whatever. I don't even want to think about it too much because it's just gonna piss me off. So we'll leave it alone.
38 threes. It's pretty easy to have confidence in him. But look, that Blazer defense right there just will not take them very far. Whoever stiffens up defensively,
yeah, that defense was ass.
There's a team that can take control of this game.
McCollum from really deep.
This front line is as big and as good as any in the league.
Off the scramble, Paul George gets inside for 2. 6.5 assists per game in the restart. That is 6 more per game than what they did pre-pandemic, and it's because of that. Guys are making.
Paul George was talking about they're going to send him home this year. I mean, don't get it twisted. The Clippers is definitely way better than the Blazers, but
Damian Lillard,
nigga, they beating y'all.
Tough guy relishing the matchup right now.
Don't tell me it's a game that they damn near won. Don't tell me y'all was talking shit and y'all just barely won the game, nigga.
George hangs. He's got it. Paul George. Morris the pull-up. Offensive board, Zubac.
Bro gotta just go up with that.
Deep ball, he cans it.
Zubac gotta just go up with that. You right there. Big ass. Boy, you 7 feet right there. What you waiting on?
Melo turns the corner and finishes.
Let's get it, Melo.
Clippers have never been higher than a 3 seed. Currently the number 2, and Reggie Jackson connects from the outside. Gonna have to shoot it.
I mean, I expected them to finish it too.
Step in a J, rims out. Good box out there by Zubac. Cut by Shamit, and a two-handed throwdown.
If the Lakers can't get healthy, they fuck around finishing 1.
As far as handling the ball,
not that it matters. Ain't no home court, so it doesn't matter.
One-on-one.
Honestly, it doesn't matter.
It's awfully
if there was ever a time it didn't matter about the seedings, it would be this. This would be the time when it doesn't matter. And I'm sure if you're an NBA player, you're thinking that too. Like, nigga, it does not matter what place we in, as long as we in the playoffs, we got a chance. Don't be surprised if a 6, 7, or an 8 seed goes farther than expected this year. Like, literally, there's no home court. There's no home court advantage at all. It's the same. It's the same game every game. Every game is the same shit.
Kick it.
There's no difference. Like,
count it, a 3. Blazers have gone nearly 3 minutes without a point. They trail by 1. Nurkic against Patterson.
Yeah.
Turns.
Doesn't really matter.
With the left hand.
Just not big enough to play.
And if I'm the Lakers and I know that it doesn't really matter, I'm not gonna try my ass off to get the first seed. Fuck difference it make?
Double team on.
We need them to be healthy. We need everybody healthy. I don't
know.
Trying to play too soon, man. What?
And it's Nurkic.
I need AD at 120% when the playoffs start. Like, I need 40 a game out of him, boy. Is you crazy?
LILLARD.
Niggas thought I wanted to play the first round playoffs with AD at 80%. Hell no.
Controls it. Get into it quickly, Trent.
But yeah, that's crazy though. Y'all was talking to the Clippers. Y'all was talking a lot of shit to just barely win this game. I'm assuming y'all won. I mean, if y'all lost and was talking like y'all gonna get sent home this year, then that's just crazy. That's just kind of nutty.
Dropping against everyone other than Paul George. It allows Marcus Morris.
I'm really only assuming y'all won because PG said niggas is getting sent home this year. I find it hard to believe that he would say something like that coming straight off a loss.
Terrence Mann, extended minutes.
There's no way.
It up. He knocks it down. Morris with a 3-ball. 111.
Clippers had to win this. Had to.
Portland. McCollum. Got a 3.
Doc Rivers is going to call timeout. End of a playoff.
These games be so hard to
not give these guys some minutes right now.
These games be so hard to bet on because you don't know who the hell gonna win these, man. Suns haven't even lost a damn game.
And there you go.
The Clippers really lost this. That's insane.
Portland up by 5.
That's
into
nuts.
Shamet. Quick move to the rim, and he scoops it in.
That's nuts.
JaMychal Green can all really defend, and Patrick Patterson is going to give you a great effort.
Trent.
That's nuts.
Too strong, rebounded by
Wait,
Green.
did they lose?
Shamet, mismatch with Nurkic, 10 to shoot.
I like how they actually showed the miss in the highlights
there.
right
Patterson takes advantage.
And one.
And the foul.
Oh, tough.
Patrick Patterson going to the free throw line.
Oh, Beverly ain't even play. I didn't even realize that.
44 seconds left. Lillard makes his move. Drives in and scores on the interior. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Man takes the baseline, the stumble and kick. Magruder for the lead.
They made it. Okay, so they did win. Okay, so they did win. They just barely win, but PG didn't even. Nigga, you wasn't even. That was the B team. That's still funny.
And Lillard draws the foul.
It's actually rare to see Doc disagree with the call. Usually very supportive of the official.
His first free throws of the day. Missed them both. Rebound knocked around. Nurkic got a hand on it. Shamet controls. And it's going the other way.
Wow. So Damian Lillard missed both free throws.
This is a big game for the Trailblazers.
Wow. Huge game for the
After
Trailblazers.
the long stoppage.
Green,
77% career shooter.
This would be a perfect time to scream that Russell Westbrook wouldn't do that, but Russell has nothing to do with this. So I'm gonna leave it alone.
Rebound to Green.
I know Beverly was talking
and they foul
crazy
Shamet
shit. At that exact moment, as soon as he missed that, boy, I know Beverly was talking crazy. Boy, I just know it.
Will do it. McCollum tosses at the horn, and he cans it. The Clippers hand the Blazers a big.
Yeah, I knew it. That nigga be, he be getting under he'll get under your skin. He will. His little black weak ass will get under your skin. Because he talks a lot of shit, and he talks good shit too. It's not bad, like it's good, like it's the type of shit that'll piss you off. Some people talk trash and it don't really get to you, don't really bother you. But the way he does it, it'll really bother you for real. Like it'll really that's tough. Okay, so Dame missed both free throws. Wow, that's insane. Never seen that. Russell wouldn't have did that. Anyways, that does. So he missed both free throws. PG and them was on the bench. They didn't even win the game. And that nigga still said y'all finna get sent home this year. That's funny. That's some good negativity though. This is a great video. I enjoyed it. I completely forgot to even shout out my video that I dropped on my other channel. So go ahead and check that out. I dropped the craziest stunts, most dangerous stunts I could possibly find. Bro, literally crazy shit. One dude literally goes on the wing of a plane and like switches planes. Like it's crazy. You just gotta check it out. It's a crazy, crazy video. Anyways, that's gonna do it, man. I'm out of here. Let's continue to get negative. I can't wait to see more of these matchups. And yeah, let's keep the girls out of it and just keep it basketball and trash talk. You know what I mean? All right, peace. That's a long video.